Hey, my name's Steve Martilli, founder of Freedom Education. In this video, I want to share how to optimize your point of attraction so that the things that you're wanting come to you faster. I'll get to that in a minute, but I want to share some really cool stories. I got tons of testimonials for this 7-day manifestation experiment. It just blows my mind, and they keep coming in, and I just wanted to share some more with you. And not all about money, just like people getting support, connecting with family members. Anyways, here we go. Here's the first one on some of these cool stories. I'm pleased to say that I was asked out on a date, and although I didn't receive $5,000 of unexpected income, I was receiving money left, right, and center in the form of winning money, having bills paid for me, and having items brought for me. I think that means bought for me. Having items bought for me. I just copied this verbatim. Bought for me. Thank you. That was cool. This is great. My son brought me here and got me into manifesting. Now I finally won $5,000 in the lottery to test this, and it works. I manifested $500 quality time with family members I haven't seen in years and loads of great quality furniture, all within 4 days. Fun, fun, fun. Good for her. Okay, this one's cool. Just thought about and wrote out the intentions that I want to accomplish this week as you share in your video. Almost immediately after this, my boss calls to tell me he is spending the whole day with me Wednesday to try and help me close some deals I am working on. I'm guessing she's in sales. It is amazing to see how quickly the universe responds when you believe and ask. Awesome. This one's my favorite. One of my customers owed me some money that he was seemingly unlikely to pay anytime soon. So to get this resolved, I asked him for half of 1 month's invoice, about $500. I thought about it and felt how I would feel if he had already paid me. For the next week, I thought about it like you suggested in your video and got into the mood as if it had already happened. And when the day came, he paid me for the full invoice instead of just half. So anyways, I'm going to dive into how to optimize your point of attraction. This video is got some great insights into it. So there's some cool stuff in this video. Enjoy it. Here we go. Hi, my name is Steve Martilli, founder of Freedom Education. So in this video, I want to cover 3 things with you. I want to share how to optimize your point of attraction. Number 2, how we recreate and reverse. Okay, so how our environment creates our current state and how our state creates more of our environment. And number 3, I want to share about the live teleclass I have coming up, Manifesting Mastery. That's opening up registration in about a few days. So I want to share about that at the end of this video. Okay, so first I want to talk about how to change your point of attraction. Okay, so I'll give you just a really simple example. It's the 7-day manifestation experiment. I came out with the idea probably a couple of years ago, and I put it on my blog, and I was really excited about it, and I got a lot of great feedback and comments on it. And like I said, I was excited about it. But what happened is I actually put up a video that shares how to do it, which you've already watched, and I started getting testimonials for it. Now here's one thing that I found interesting about this process is that as I shared the 7-day manifestation experiment with people, because I started creating some results for myself, I'm like, I gotta share this with people. It started to get testimonials, started to get comments, right? Now, this is the point that I want to make, is that at some point I had either, there's 2 choices I had. One was, I want to really share this with people, I need people to share this, and I just need to share this with people because I need to get this out in the world. I want people to get results from it, and I felt really great about it. And as I felt really great about it, the result of that is I started to get some great testimonials. And I got tons of testimonials and people creating all sorts of results, from money, unexpected money, selling their homes, gifts, people connecting with family members, all kinds of great stuff, right? But you got to remember, I generated that from the inside first. I had envisioned this long before it actually showed up on the outside. I envisioned that people would be just like raving about this great information they were getting from me. I didn't know what it was, but I was just like excited about it. And as the more excited and that those feelings of enthusiasm started to really build up, and optimism, I started to show up on the outside. Now, this is my point, is that at some point I put up the video and I wasn't getting a response right away. So when I wasn't getting a response, like, it took a few weeks for this to kind of like generate. In those first few weeks, since I wasn't getting a lot of responses, I could have went to the polar opposite of way things have showed up so far. I could have been like, oh, you know what? I'm focused on the external world, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not getting results. People are not commenting on it. I'm like, wonder why. You know, our brain does it. It's like, I wonder why I'm not getting results. I wonder why people are not like showing up. It's showing up for me. I wonder why it's not showing up for other people. I could have gone that direction by focusing on the external world, right? We do this all the time. We focus on our external results. We focus on our bank account. And we're just like, oh, I wonder why there's never any money in there. We focus on our debt. Oh, I got so much debt. Then it creates the experience of like, oh man, I feel anxiety. I feel scarcity. I just feel like, oh, I don't have the money that I want. But I really want money, but I don't really have the money. And you have this experience and you're sending out this signal, right? There's this magnetic field that you have that shoots out like several feet from you that comes from your heart based on how you feel. Your actual heart modulates your brain signals. It's that powerful. And you're doing this. You're affecting organic material around you. There's been tests where they've taken yogurt and they like changed the emotion someone's experienced, and the yogurt is like reacting to the heart signals. It's crazy. It's insane, right? So this is happening all the time. So you got to remember is that if you're focused on your environment and you're not getting the results you want, and then you're just like, oh, I'm not getting the results I want, then all of a sudden you get more of that. But if you just like close your eyes for a few minutes every day and just say, you know what, I'm going to forget about that. What do I want to create? What do I want to start feeling? What do I want to start experiencing? And you generate that experience, then what happens is it shows up on the outside. That's how you move up in your point of attraction. So that I want to bring your attention to an image right below this video. It's something I crafted a few years ago, and it shows you how to adjust your point of attraction. So right now you're probably at point B. I mean, just assume you're at point B. And let's say you want to be at point A. You want to have your dream home, you want to have your dream job, you want to be doing your dream work, you want your dream partner. Whatever it is, this vision you have for yourself, okay? There's things that you want. You want a new car, whatever, better paying job, you want to start your own business. Whatever it is, doesn't even matter. As to get yourself to point A, you need to put more attention on point A and what it would feel like to have that experience, and that's probably even more important. What would it feel like to be in that experience of point A, to already have the money that you want, to already have your dream home, to already have your dream car, to already be doing your dream work? You want to put more attention there than you put on your attention where you are right now. So yes, what I'm asking you to do is ignore your current environment. Not ignore it, but just like kind of turn your eye away from your environment and focus more on the dream version of yourself. And as you start doing that, and like I said, you just go inside and close your eyes for a few minutes every day, you start to generate this vibe, okay? You start to go from 95 FM, that frequency, to 95.7, okay? Let's say point B right now where you are is 95 FM. It's 95. You like, you turn the radio station, 95 FM is where you are right now. To get to point A, you need to make a small shift in your vibe. And you make that shift by going to 95.7 FM. Well, how do you do that? You put more attention on point A than you do on point B. That's it. You put more attention on point A than point B. As you start doing that, you start to change your vibe just a little bit every day. You're changing just a little bit every day. And as you start to change it a little bit every day, you're going to start to see things show up. Now, if you do it a little bit every day, but then you put all your attention on your environment and you're just like, man, it's not showing up for me. Where's this money that I keep wanting to have show up? And where's this partner and my soulmate? And like, how come I'm not doing the work that I love? Why is it not happening? Why is it not happening for me? That's like one of the most terrible questions you could ask. So you want to readjust your attention by asking better questions. You're like, what would it feel like if that showed up today? What would it feel like if I already had the things that I wanted? What if I already had my dream car, my dream home, I was doing the dream work? What happened? You have to imagine, you have to pretend that it's already here. And as you keep asking yourself those questions, you start to generate this feeling. What would happen if that client that I'm waiting to pay that invoice, instead of saying, why are they not paying? Why are they not paying? Instead, shift your point of attention, so you shift your point of attraction by saying, what would happen if they paid me? Oh, I'd be able to pay off that invoice, or I'd be able to get that invoice and pay off some bills I have, or I'd be able to go buy something, go to dinner, whatever. What would it feel like to be at point A? And as you put more attention on point A instead of point B, what happens is you start to get that new point of attraction. You elevate that point of attraction. You grow and expand as you're evolving. Now, you got to remember that the reason that this works so well is because it's your attention that creates your reality. It's your attention that creates your reality. So you use your brain, your mind, to generate these questions to shift your attention. That changes your heart. That changes what you're feeling in your heart. And as you change what you're feeling in your heart, you change your point of attraction. So it's not like a mind thing, it's more of use your mind to ask the right questions and use those questions to generate a feeling, and that feeling changes your point of attraction. So I hope that serves you and it helps you. I mean, if you're focused more on like, the debt that you have or the business that you don't have going or why you're not in a better relationship, now's your chance to shift your point of attraction by shifting your attention. So what I'd suggest you do is you go back to the 7-day manifestation experiment, the first video I sent you, and pick 3 things that you want, one of them being money, and get to work. It's only 7 days. It's a short commitment. This is not a big deal. And if you can do it for 7 days, then you can definitely do it for longer and create some magnificent things. Now, if you really like this video and you like the videos I've been sending you, then you might also like a live teleclass I got coming up, opening registration in 3 days or 3 to 4 days. The registration for it's going to open. I'm going to take some great students and we're going to start working together so we can start manifesting some cool stuff. I'm going to close registration. I'm only going to keep registration open for a few days, and then we're going to get right to work. We're going to cover some of the other rituals you need to be using on a daily basis so that you start to master your psychology. I'm going to dive deeper into the 4 steps, the 4-step formula I shared on how to master your psychology, decide what you want, be willing to change, amplify your self-image, and then eliminate any and all resistance. I'm going to talk a lot about the resistance part because you want to eliminate any and all resistance so that you can come from a place of peace, a place of being grounded, and let go of anything that's standing in your way so that you bring in the things that you really want. So if that serves you and is of interest to you, then pay attention to your email because I'm going to be sending you another video when I share when registration opens, and you want to act quickly because spots will fill up. And other than that, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you got comments, questions for me about how to optimize your point of attraction, put them in the comments below. Thanks for listening and watching. My name's Steve Martile, and we'll talk real soon. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a heads up, I have 4 live teleclass coming up that I spoke about in the video, and registration is coming up in a few days. It's called Manifesting Mastery, Untapping the Wizard Within. On these live teleclass calls, we'll be diving into the 4-step formula that I shared a little bit in this video and in the previous videos. We'll get into some of the rituals you want to start using on a regular basis so that you can master your psychology and accelerate any of your current intentions and desires. Again, registration will be open for a few days, as I mentioned, and then we'll be closing it so that I can focus on the new students and new participants so we can start having some fun and creating some real cool things. If you got comments and questions, love to hear them. Love your feedback. Leave them below. Thanks again for listening and watching. My name's Steve Martile, and I'll talk to you real soon.